Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Texas State Bobcats, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So USC's offense takes the field for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Nelson. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Fighting off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Texas State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open and could have had a chance. And his quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bobcats in the hurry up. To the air on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. The official says no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's 4. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Tight end now in motion. To the air, it's Nelson. Right on the money. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
On the option. He'll toss it. Got the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Trojans. Great job by the back on the option.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Quickly complete. Brings into the open. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 3rd. He's going to take off. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Did make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Gonna run it. It's Browning. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Gives it to the back on the draw. And I think they'll give him 2 on. Second and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Gives it on the option. On his feet at the 40. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, USC. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This option play puts so much stress on a defense because if the pitch guy ends up getting the football, there's usually only one defender left to make the tackle. If that guy doesn't get him down, he's gone. And that's what you just saw in that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know.
They go to the ground.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to LSU. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
Pressure coming. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The give to the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They'll move the tight end. They feed him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas State. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air, it's Nelson. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for room. It's Washington. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. There he goes! Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Bobcats want to move quickly.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gives it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bobcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And he makes the catch at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The give to the tailback. Finds a little space. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On first down, here comes this offense. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. So now it's second and long. The option look. Quick toss. At the 35, he's got room. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Trojans. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all the way for the huge touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 11 over Sam Houston.
They'll give it to the back.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll ride his man on the option. Got enough for the first.
Oh, and it's a hit like that absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that is what caused that fumble.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Back to pass. Under fire. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the... It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Not-many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Coming out with it, it's Reddick. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think
Continues to fight for yards, and they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Browning. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. On the option. Now the toss. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll toss it. Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, look out on the right. 10. Touchdown, Trojans. Great job by the back on the option.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here's a heat. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A huge... knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. On the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down and more. Touchdown USC! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Rides the back on the option, the give. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Great place to start for this offense. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Ford. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Southern Cal. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
Texas State, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Reddick. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Parrish. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Rushes on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up second down.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Wicks. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. Turns it on down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the out, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas State. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got...
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
But how about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the fourth quarter. There is no let-up.
He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. And the Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Puts it out of the air. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Offense in a split backfield. Send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bobcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. The Bobcats will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
And they tacked on the extra point. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
The pitch. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans! Great job by the back on the option.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Texas State, 28.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Colorado State is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Arizona. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game.
There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Bobcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary